Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sintia Pertiwi from For Baby Class English Department of Sriwijaya State Polytechnic. Today, I'd like to review about journal article with the title The Implementation of Discovery Learning Models in Enhancing Speech Script Writing Skill for Students. The author for this journal are Edi Sarimana, Pigiati Indradewi, Roy Effendi, Suhendra, Muhammad Nurul, and Suharto. Volume number 13, issue number 2, publication year 2019, page 145 to 160. Now we move to introduction. First of all, I will explain to you about a language skill. Language skills are the ability to master the element of language, both orally and in writing, that consists of listening skill, speaking skill, reading skill, and writing skill. Language skills are important because in daily activities it requires interaction between one another. To good in communication, it's meant to be skilled in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So these four language skills are related to each other. But now I will discuss about the last skill, namely writing. So what is writing? According to Alpaki, Klein, Boscolo, writing is the output and aims to share ideas, thoughts, opinions, attitudes, feelings, persuade, and convince others. Next is why writing skill is important for students. Writing skills important for students because writing is the ability to daily use that can increase student vocabulary mastery and train students to be able to choose word and must be in the text because the word in the text must be accordance with a good and correct spelling. Writing also can improve speaking skill because when students good in writing that are useful for clarifying and facilitating communication. And writing also trains students to finding and transferring idea to the text and writing, expanding linguistic and lexical knowledge for students. In addition to writing skills that are important for students, there are also obstacles faced by students in writing. According to one of the educators at Chitra Bogol Middle School, the obstacle in writing learning is caused by the difficulty of the student in making text because, first, lack of reading. Lack of reading that has an impact on the amount of information and vocabulary that is known. The second is inappropriate learning strategies. It makes students cannot develop independent writings. And the last is disguised training and low writing motivation. Seeing the various obstacles faced by students, researchers tried to solve this problem by applying the discovery learning models. So what the discovery learning models? Discovery learning models is a teaching method that regulates teaching in such a way that the child acquires knowledge that he or she does not know yet, and it is not through notification, partially or entirely found on his or her own. Uh, by the learning discovery models also train student cognitive skills to find and solve problems without to help others. So this model is very suitable to be used to improve student writing skills independently. Now we move to methods. The research is conducted using the experimental method that is used to find the effect of certain treatment on others in controlled conditions. The population of this research was students of MTS Syarikal Islam to Kalapanunggal, Sukabumi Regency. With 40 people spread in 9B was the experimental class, 20 people, 9A was control class, 20 people. There are three data collection techniques used by researchers. First is using the pre-test and post-test form. The post-test is conducted to measure student ability to write speech text. The second is using the questionnaire. Questionnaires in this research to assess the extent of student response in learning to write speech text with discovery learning models. And the last is using observation. The purpose of the observation in this research is to measure the process and result of the teaching and learning of students in the classroom. Next, we move to result and discussion. So, in this study, the researchers compared the result before and after using the discovery learning models. Look at picture number 1. That is the pretest result in experimental class or 9B before using the discovery learning models. The most of the students in this class still in low level, with the highest score is 68 and the lowest score is 44. So the average score in this class is 53.5. The results are caused by students not being able to explain the meaning of speech text. And students also do not have information that is directly to the theme of the speech. Now look at picture number 2. That is post-test in experimental class or 9B after using the discovery learning models. After using the discovery learning models, students in this class are included in the high level category because the highest score is 92 and the lowest score is 74. So the average score in this class is 84.3. The results are caused by students can explain the concept of understanding speech text because in discovery learning models, the researchers provide illustrated image that strengthen student understanding. Now look at picture number 3. That is pretest result in control class or 9A before using discovery learning models. The most of students in this class still in low level because the highest score is 64 and the lowest score is 42. The low pre-test result because students not being able to explain the meaning speech text following the concept of speech from experience in daily life both in school and in the community. And now look at the picture number 4. That is post-test result in control class or 9A after using discovery learning models. The student after using discovery learning models include in the ability level, with the highest score is 86 and the lowest score is 56. The indicator that causes post-test score to increase is the definition of speech text can be explained precisely based on example in school activities. So after the compare the picture, that means the discovery learning models have proven to be effective in improving speech text writing skills. Next is result of questionnaire. The result of the overall questionnaire analysis have concluded that there are two most dominant obstacles experienced by students in writing speech text. First is the obstacle of finding and gathering information with a percentage of yes answer of 50%. The second is the percentage of yes answer of 55% experience problem determining the vocabulary according to the contents of the speech text discussed. Okay, now we move to conclusion. Based on the result of research and data analysis from the application of discovery learning models, it improves speech text writing skill researchers. It can be concluded on 3 main points. First is the application of learning models can improve the speech writing skills marked by changes in student score. The second is based on the results of the calculation of mean of the experimental class and control class. The application of discovery learning models has proven to be effective in improving speech text writing skill in class 9 student of Islamic Junior High School Syarikat Islam to Kalapunanggal, Sukabumi Regency. And the third is students still experience problems writing text speech through the application of discovery learning models. Okay, guys, that's all of my presentation. If there is a mistake in the delivery of the material or a mispronunciation, I apologize because I'm also still learning. And if you have any question, please send your question via LMS. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.